It is so important for us to rest. Resting. Do you do it? And if not, why? And if you do, what does it look like? Think about it. Hey y'all, I am back again, and I just wanted to say this. Sometimes we think that we have to push ourselves and we just have to keep going, and we feel like we don't have to rest. God rests himself. We all have to rest. We do not need to just keep going. Everyone needs to rest. I was sitting here and I was, I've been doing things around the house. I unpacked a couple of things, organizing some stuff, just doing things around the house today. Not going to cook today, just kind of straightening up. I did record earlier, posted that, and God told me to pick up the camera, and I'm like, what am I picking up the camera for? I really don't know. And I was just sitting here with him and just trying to figure it out. And it was about resting. And I didn't really know what he wanted me to say about resting, but it just hit my spirit about how he rested. He rested. And we have to, refresh ourselves. And so we can know his plan. God makes the plan for us. We're not supposed to make the plan for ourselves, but we think we have it all figured out. God has the plan for us, but how do we know the plan if we're not resting within him? Right? If we're constantly going, we're not resting in him. And that's why I always say it's so important to, again, have a relationship with God. If we don't have that intimate relationship with God, we don't know where we're going. We don't know how it looks. And that's really what he just wanted to say to me. Because and I'm not, everything that I say to y'all, he's also saying it to me, because I struggle with that. I'm always saying I have to be busy. I have to be doing something. Like, I feel like I have to cook every day. I have to clean every day. I can never just sit and do nothing. Like, every day I have to do something. I can't just sit and do nothing. Like, even though I didn't cook today, I've done a lot. I've done a lot today already. And it's not even, I don't even think it's 12:30. It's not even 1 o'clock, I know. And I've already done a whole lot. I've cleaned out a closet. I've cleaned out drawers. I've cleaned up the kitchen. I'm getting ready to mop. Like, I've done so much already. And he's resting me. Now, did I get up this morning? I did sit with him, and I read the Bible, and I did all of these things. But sometimes we can't take a full day and figure out what his plan is for us. Because sometimes it's not just that day. This can be the plan that he has for us for the month, for the year. And we need that full day, maybe 2 days, maybe 3 days. You never know. That's why we have to fast. All of those things. So sometimes just take that time with just you and God and sit within him. Rest in him so you can figure out the plan that God has for you. What is God's plan that he has for you? Do you know it? And if you don't know it, you need to rest in him. You need to rest in him. Make him a priority. He should be number one. He's your Alpha. And what does that look like for you? Like, really, what does that look like for you? Rest. 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 It is not a sin to rest. I didn't say be lazy. I said rest. It's a sin not to. We need to rest. We all have to rest. And women, listen to me. If you have a spouse, your husband, who is constantly going, encourage him to take a moment to rest. That is important. That is important. And if he won't rest, take that to God. No prayer is too small. Take that to God. Everyone needs rest. Everyone. And sometimes we can think it's small, but that's not small. Like, I even thought this message was small, but the more I'm speaking about it, like, this is a huge message. That's the biggest message that I probably have gave, because all of the messages that I have gave ties into that one. Resting is so important. It is so important. Resting has to do with mental health. It has to do with weight loss. It has to do with hearing from God. It has to do with how we're going to take care of our kids. It has to do with how we're going to work, how we're going to function in everyday life. How am I going to talk to others? How am I feeling like being sick? Everything ties into resting. And I do know at the end of the day, it's hard. That is the hardest task for a lot of us to do, is rest, especially our men. Man, it's hard for them to rest. They want to go, especially if they're providing the correct way for their families. They're constantly wanting to go. And women, it's hard for us to rest too, but we have to rest. We have to take that time to recuperate and re-energize ourselves. So you have to do it. And that's just what I wanted to do. Just to deliver that message like God told me to. Rest. Take that time for yourself and God. Sit with Him. Build that intimate relationship with Him. Rest within Him, okay? Remember to allow God to be the navigation of your life. He will not steer you wrong. I love you, but most importantly, He does. And it ain't nothing you can do about it but love Him right on back. I'll see you guys later.